चालेल सर.
गुड इव्हनिंग एव्हरीबडी. श्री महंत स्वामी शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडळ, श्री कुमारस्वामी कॉलेज औसा welcomes all the honorable dignitaries and participants from all over the country and also from abroad for the national webinar on the topic Your Leadership Potential. This national webinar is organized on the occasion of the country International Women's Day. So at the outset, I wish happy Women's Day to all. The college has been organizing a long series of national and international webinars. The purpose is very clear. It is to exchange knowledge, enrich knowledge, and to have answers to questions and solutions to problems which can serve the individual, the society, and nation. The webinar series is going on successfully and it is flourishing with the kind cooperation of the honorable resource persons, keynote speakers, and active participants. The credit of all this goes to the chief organizer and chairperson of this webinar series, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Bedkar sir. I heartily welcome him as the chairperson of this national webinar. I also welcome and pleased to welcome today's invited speaker and resource person, Honorable Dr. Mangal Hemant Dhend ma'am, who is an educator and founder, secretary, Vihangam Techno holistic organization, fellow leadership, EWC USA. And today we have an opportunity to listen such a wonderful invited speaker and resource person. Once again, I heartily welcome Honorable Ma'am on the virtual dais for the keynote speech. I also welcome all Honorable Organizing Committee members, Vice Principal ESD Misal sir, Junior College Coordinator Ravindra Karanje sir, MCVC Coordinator Praveen Udge sir, IQAC Coordinator Dr. Sanjay Kale sir, Organizing Committee members Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am, Ravindra Karanje sir, Ambadas Khillare sir, Dr. Patwari sir, and Dr. Wadkar sir. We are very eager to listen the keynote speaker on this occasion of International Women's Day. But before that, I request Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am to introduce today's chief guest and keynote speaker. Please ma'am, welcome.
Thank you sir. Good evening everyone.
Welcome.
You are welcome to this grand national and international webinar series organized by Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa. For this series, respected Principal Dr. Bedkar MM invited all the women resource persons with the aim of women empowerment, women dignity, and for spreading and sharing the knowledge among intellectual peoples. He has given a golden opportunity to women resource persons to express their thoughts on this virtual platform, and the series is going on very successfully and systematically because of the very hard efforts of the respected principal Dr. Bedkar MM. Then I would like to thank respected principal for giving me an opportunity to introduce keynote speaker on this virtual platform. My special thanks goes to all the respected organizing committee members, IQAC coordinator and staff members. Those are supporting like backbone of this series, and a big thanks to all the respected participants. Those are joining daily from all over India and abroad also, and they are making this series a very successful series. So today on occasion of Women's Day, the keynote speaker is invited Mrs. Mangal Hemant ma'am, Mrs. Mangal Hemant Dhend ma'am. She is educator, founder and secretary Vihangam Techno Holistic Organization, fellow leadership EWC USA. Title of speech is Tap Your Leadership Potential. She is an educator, founder and secretary of Vihangam Techno Holistic Organization, which is a NGO of humanitarian activities for social welfare, holistic and spiritual development by establishing MOUs with higher educational institutes. She has vast experience in academia since last 30 years and contributed in various capacities. याचे दीक्षू दीदीचा फोन नाही आले ग सॉरी आवाज येतोय सर
येतो.
She has vast experience in academia since last 30 years and contributed in various capacities for the development of all India Shri Shivaji Memorial Societies to UG PG engineering institutes. She has experience of more than 12 years as a head of electrical engineering department. She is also a leadership fellow certified professional peer coacher from EWC USA. She has more than 25 awards on her credits received at international, national, state, university and institute level. Recently, she had received around 9.5 lakh fellowship from very renowned East-West Center of USA for Asia Pacific Leadership Program, and was one of the team members out of 25 selected from 16 countries from developing peace, understanding, progress with Asia Pacific regions. She has visited 5 international countries: UK, Taiwan, Singapore, Thailand and USA for professional work. She has published 2 patents and more than 50 papers in international, national journals and conferences and books also. She has conducted more than 100 total invited expert talks. As a resource person, she has conducted more than 60 conferences. And with this introduction, I would like to request today's resource person, Honorable Mrs. Mangal ma'am, please start your.
Great evening to all of you.
It's not
First
displaying.
of all, I would
think
like
there
to
is
offer
internet
the
problem.
Yes, sir.
Not seen your
Yes,
PPT.
sir.
PPT is re-click
Okay.
it.
No,
Re-click
okay.
it.
Not visible. But I just now
yes.
can you see?
1 second.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, very great evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to offer my sincere thanks to management, all the members, principal, and all the teams of organizing committee members. Organizing such a wonderful webinar is not a joke, and 400 are already been covered. So, thanks to all of you for giving up the webinar. Now my webinar became tap your leadership potential to become a popular leader, because everybody we are leaders. But how to become popular leader? That is the question. So I would like to offer my own thoughts, my own leadership experience, how we can tap our potential to become a popular leader. So let us move on. Very warm welcome to all of you in my webinar. Now, are you ready? Because even if it is webinar, I would not like to take in the form of webinar, because the subject is a leadership subject. And if you want to become a very popular leader, you have to do it while attending. You have to do it, because for learning we have to do. Learning is best when we'll do something. So are you ready for becoming active participants? If you are ready, then definitely webinar will go well. As per my design outcomes, you will get the outcome. So be ready for becoming a very active participant. Active participant means you have to just give your reflections by audio, by chat box, in WhatsApp group. If you are there, then one competition will be there. So be ready to win that competition. We will see who will be winner. And fast and good responses will be just smart participant. So be ready for active participant, be ready for the winner, and be ready for the very smart participant. So let me know, what do you mean by a popular leader? Because if you will not understand the word, what I mean, there is some different significant meaning in my mind. Why I use the word popular? So what do you mean by a popular leader and what I mean? Let us see that. First, let us synchronize that and then move on. So please unmute yourself or put your reflection in chat box. What do you mean by a popular leader? Popular leader means what? Any language you can answer. What makes a popular leader? Or what is the meaning of word popular? Popular means whether, suppose one person is a popular leader, whether that person is recognized by many people, 200 people or 2000 people means popular, or whether that person is most wanted for 20 people as a leader. So what do you mean by the word popular? Yes. If reflections are in chat box, can you please tell me, Anita ma'am or Karad sir, please? Or you can unmute yourself, participant, come on. Whether the word popular means that person is recognized by 2000 persons, other persons, 200 peoples, or the person is wanted by or 20 people as a leader. Yes.
नहीं मैम, मैं दुर्गेश नंदनी यादव, और अगर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि पॉपुलरली एक हम लोग का मतलब अंदर से होना चाहिए कि वी आर लीडर. अगर हम खुद अपने आप को एज अ लीडर जज करते हैं और हम लोग सही का साथ देते हैं, तो हम सामने वाले को भी लीड कर सकते हैं सही के लिए. लीडर जरूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ अच्छे लोग, कभी कभी बुरे लीडर की वजह से हम लोग की जो सोसाइटी है गलत तरीके पे, गलत वे पे जाती है. तो एक अच्छे लीडर बनने के लिए पहले हम लोग को खुद को एक अच्छा इंसान बनना चाहिए, ताकि हम दूसरों को इस चीज के लिए प्रेरित कर सकें.
Yes, very good, Yadav ma'am. Very good reflection. For becoming leader, we must be first good person. Okay, because we just say the leader in different way also. Leader is having different meaning also. But here we are talking as a good leader. So to become a good leader, we must become a good person first, right? Yadav ma'am. But I want here popular. Popular means what? Whether that leader should be recognized or known by 2,200 people, or whether that person is wanted by 20 people. Miss most wanted, miss likely persons, lovable persons, desired.
कुछ बताया रिजल्ट तो तेरे?
Yes.
हेमंत आ रहा है।
Please mute.
हमारे भी एग्जाम चल रहे हैं, हमारे स्कूल में भी आज 9th का पेपर था।
Sir, please mute yourself. Participant, can you answer me? Popular means what?
और हम 21st से नेक्स्ट सेशन पे
What makes a popular leader?
डेट्स दे दी।
Yes. Come on. Yes.
को टाइम मतलब दिया, अगर हम लोग अच्छे हैं लाइक महात्मा गांधी सच का साथ देते थे, मतलब वो तो जिस तो कभी मतलब एक अकेले को
अभी वो कुछ डिस्कस करना चाहेंगे तो बताएं।
Sir, please mute yourself. Sir, please mute yourself. Okay. Yes, मैं आता हूँ। मैं continue.
when there is अगर वो बस लीडर है, अगर सच के साथ पोटेंशियल है अपने सच कि वो सच है, तो मे बी शुरू पे वो अकेला रहेगा एंड डे बाय डे कुछ लोग धीरे 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 फिर उसके साथ 20, 25 एंड 1000 मतलब लिमिट नहीं है उसके कितने साथ उसके खड़े होंगे, बट उसको अपनी पोटेंशियलिटी अपने पे बिलीव करना चाहिए, तब उस पे लोग बिलीव करेंगे। आई थिंक पॉपुलर लीडर भी
Okay, good. That you want to say that day by day, slowly, people's strength means group of peoples will go from 20 to 200, 200 to 2000. That means popularity is increasing. Okay, so what makes a popular leader? See, the best leaders drive their team forward with passion, enthusiasm, inspiration and motivation. Here I want to say, when I am using popular word, I mean that the leader should not be well known by 2,000 peoples or the world famous leader or the national leader or the organizational leader. I am using this popular word that whatever is his team members, might be 20 team members, but that leader, that person will be likely, means it will be loved by all 20 persons, all 20 people will say that person is very good leader, we want that as a leader. That means popular. Popular means here the person or the leader will be wanted by all the team members. All the team members, majority of team members, number is irrespective. Means number can be 20, number can be very less, but still that leader is popular. Because that leader is most wanted in his team. Now, who can become such a popular leader? That I want to focus, okay? So the leader or the popular leader or best leader will drive their team forward with passion, enthusiasm, inspiration and motivation. Means leader has to himself or herself passionate about the work, passionate about the team members, enthusiasm, inspiration, motivation has to be there. And the most important thing, leader should invest time. Invest time not only for getting the work, not only for getting the team output, but invest time for determining the people's strength. Who is good in what? Who is weak in his what? Assigning the work like that, or just finding the needs of people and priorities of people. Because see, leader we just use as a authority also, which is a wrong meaning. But if leader is not focusing on the need and priorities of the team, then how the person will be leader? How the person leading means leading the other peoples, not the lead. Suppose if I will call myself as a leader, Mangal is a leader. Means Mangal is not leading other 10 peoples, but Mangal is making 10 peoples to lead. That is what the true leadership is there. And the popular leader will do that. Popular leader will never think that no, 10 members should not just go ahead of me. No. Means good popular leader will always drive the team with enthusiasm, motivation, understanding of the people's needs and priorities. So as well as making the team members feel valuable by motivating in the best way. Okay, so this leadership becoming popular leader, I would like to give 2-3 webinars because in one webinar cannot be covered. So first today we will see what are the skills, qualities and types, and we will assess ourselves. Okay, so we need to assess ourselves, and then in next webinar if sir will give me permission, then I would like to cover it also personality types, because leadership starts with our personality and what is my personality and how I can change that will be also important. And third will be leadership styles and assessing every participants that. So I would like to take 2-3 webinars. So what will be the content of today's webinar? So I would like to discuss first objectives of session, then what can be learning outcome after attending this webinar, then why leadership is important, what is it, why is it, whom to lead. It's a very important question, whom to lead. And if I want to lead different things, then different skills I have to inculcate among myself. So that we'll see, and skills and qualities if we see. So that will be next webinar, leadership types and personalities. So what are the objectives of today's webinar? So objectives of today's webinar, just have the self-joy, my self-joy and my well-being. Because I have designed objectives that I will take a joy just by delivering webinar. My well-being. So every session, every webinar I learn, because teaching is the most important activity to learn ourselves. Okay. So that is what my objective is there. I will enjoy my learning. Then for you, I will think that cultivating persons or leaders who are motivated and capable of creating positive impact. So the persons who are motivated to create a positive impact, just cultivate them as leaders. Then stimulating individual and overall growth and foster self-leadership for emerging and established leaders, and support leaders for implementing learning with teams and reflecting on results and refining the impact. This is very important. Even if you are leaders who are attending my webinar, reflection is very important, and reaching to higher and higher level of our leadership journey is very important. So my webinar will reflect yourself. You will make you reflect yourself. If you will work something, you will refine your qualities. That is what the objectives had designed. So I think at the end of webinar, learners will be able to grasp essential leadership contexts. You will understand what are the leadership concepts, what are the leadership qualities and skills. Then not knowing is important. We have to gain perspective how I can enhance my own personal and professional leadership skills. Just knowing is not important. I have to see how I will improve that. So you just spend at least 5 minutes on improvement plan. Learn, reflect, refine and assess. Some work you will do. I will request you take a pen and paper so that this will happen, and definitely you will have some plan in your hand at the end of webinar or today before sleeping, and you will also able to decide what actions and avenues are required to become a popular leader. So action plan you can make it today. Okay. So what is leadership? It is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. It is the action of leading, but what is leading? Not going ahead of the people in organization, not going ahead of the team members. Okay. So leadership is the ability of an individual or a group of individuals to guide. See, leadership means what? Not going ahead of the people, but to guide the people. If you will note down the keywords, definitely you will have your leadership plan. If you want to become a leader, start guiding the people. Don't have your self-esteem very low. Oh, how I can do that? See, initially only I can say that cultivating the leaders. I am not thought, where am I a leader? Don't think, start guiding the people. It will make you the leader. Okay. So if you want leadership, if you want to become popular leader, start guiding people. This is very important characteristics. Then leadership is the process of persuasion or example. Not only guide, Otherwise, I will go and saying, do that, do this, leader should be like this, like that. But thing I must be example for that. Otherwise, how I can tell you? Okay, so persuade the people by your own example. Then only you can create very good impact. Then only you can become popular leader. So leadership journey is vast. So by which an individual or leadership team induces a group to pursue objectives. So guidance is important. Persuasion by self-example or another example is also important. So leadership is the art of motivating a group. So if you want to become leader, start motivating people, start inspiring people. Popular leader, I am talking popular leader. I am not just only talking about a leader, I am talking about the popular leader. Popular leader has to motivate people to act towards the achieving a common goal. What is leadership? Again, you can just see it is the action of leading and then not heroship. Usually we just take this leader as a different word. So it is not heroship. It is a collective, not an individual. It is the collective, not an individual. So people have long confused notion. So leadership is the action, not the position. So I am at the lower cadre, still I am a leader because it's the action. I am leading people, means I am putting example in front of people myself. How to do that? What to do? I am just taking people forward. So I am a leader. It's not the position, it's my action. So here bottom lines are very important. Focus on that. So evaluate yourself. Are you motivating people? Are you just inspiring people? Are you guiding people? If no, then how you can become popular leader? Whether I define clear-cut goals and motivate my team members. Okay, 4 students are there. Suppose students are attending. Whether that student is guiding the team members, other team members, motivating the team members, or just rushing ahead. No, I should get all the presentation marks. I should get all my project marks. Whether the teachers are rushing ahead. No, we cannot say our head and principal as a leader. Sorry. The people who just make all the persons to come ahead will be the leader. Okay, so motivate their authority. Principal, head of the departments are authority. Don't confuse between authority and the leaders. Okay, so whether I motivate my team members, do I have that attitude and skills? Check your attitude and how can I change? This is very important. So let us watch this video, 1 minute video. Just can you hear sound? Karad sir, Anita ma'am, can you hear sound?
No ma'am, no. Sound is not there.
Okay, just read this. You can read the titles. Music is not there, just read this, very important.
You can increase volume from that speaker's icon.
No sir, it's full, but I need to share sound. That option I could not get. Okay, leaders are goal oriented. They encourage growth. The growth and development of people is the highest calling of leadership. Okay. So that's all I wanted to just share about the leadership. Only one, I just wanted to take a break. Because if we continue more than 7-8 minutes, brain don't catch up. Okay, so what I wanted to say, the leader should motivate, guide, inspire. What leaders of the past used to do that and what leaders of today's need to do that. Different philosophy had changed, okay, for the leadership also. So why it's important? Leadership is important. So developing our own leadership invitational leadership, crisis leadership, emotionally intelligent leadership, adaptive leadership is very, very important. See, different occasions occur, and then different occasions, different events gives us opportunity. So we must know what is leadership, because once some crisis event in the home can make us the leader. Suppose financial crisis has happened in the family, and how to bring money, I can come ahead and I can become leader. So take every opportunity. Okay, so such a different opportunities, events will make you leader. But if you know the leadership, then only you can just become the leader by taking such opportunities. So it's very important. So learning to assess and assessing our own values, need for change and value priority setting for the bright future. It's very, very important that I as an individual person, I should fix up my own values, leadership values, my personality. What is my personality? What is my leadership style? I must know. I must assess myself. What is my leadership style? Even I tell my students, you must know. You should not say that I am not leader. That is the top 10 employment skills. Nowadays, according to World Economic Survey, leadership is very important. All persons must know his her own values about the leadership. So leadership learning is very important initially. Then only we can assess it. Assessing our employers and employees leadership. If suppose we are in authority, then knowing leadership helps us to assess our employers also, employees also. Generally we do in reverse, but what about the employees? How we can assess our employees leadership skill and give the task to depending upon their strength. So reskilling needs are there. Today 50% employment skills have changed, and it will be just by end of 2025 it will change 50%. Okay, now it has started changing due to industry 4 revolutions. So according to national education policy also, see, all these skills are important. Emotional quotient, social quotient, community services, pedagogy training center, institute must have leadership, education, behavioral questions. So knowing leadership is very, very important. All these skills are important. Critical thinking, creative thinking, and number of things. So whom to lead is a very important question. Whom to lead? Now Yadav madam has explained that initially, slowly we will start leading. So if you want to become a popular leader, first we must know how to lead ourselves. If we know leading ourselves, then only we can lead others. If we can lead others, then only we can lead organization. And if we lead organization, then we can lead our community and then the society. So here leadership journey starts from self. So to whom I want to lead, I want to lead myself first. I have to learn this, and different qualities are required, okay? If I have this quality, definitely I can reach here. If I have this quality, definitely I can reach here. If I have this quality, definitely I can reach here, okay? So see whom to lead. First, personal well-being is very important. That's why I said my objective is my personal well-being and my own joy. I must learn something higher and higher. So personal development well-being is very important. So I must lead myself for my own happiness, for my own joy, not for any competition. Because if we see everything in terms of competition, then life will become very tedious. But if we will just see as a contribution, if we focus on contribution than the competition, then we will celebrate our lives. So leadership, I must learn, we must learn for our self well-being, for our own individual assessment. That's why I told you, take pen and paper and start assessing yourself, start reflecting. Today set the goals, because goal setting I have already delivered webinar. You just go through the recording. You have subscribed YouTube channel. If not, just subscribe the YouTube channel of this institute. Goal setting you can just do that way. Scientific goal setting you can do today. Do action plan for your leadership development and for the overall outcome. Okay. So this competition I will cancel now. I had to manage time. So what are the top leadership skills? If time permits, at the end we'll see. What are the topmost leadership skills for a good leader? So you can just see good leaders has to do strategic thinking, developing a vision of where you want to be. It's very important. Vision and goal setting is also important skill of a leader. Then planning and delivery and people management. So if you see this planning, delivery, strategic thinking, everything comes in the goal setting also. So planning and delivery, planning how to achieve our own vision, dealing with challenges along the way. People management leader has to know change management, changing some system, changing procedure. Change management will take you the popular leader. If you will just try to fix up old methodology, old system, old procedure, you will never become popular leader. For becoming popular leader, change has to be created. Then communication has to be very effective, and persuasion and influence has to be there. Okay, so just evaluate yourself. So here you can just see if you are interested in first line management and middle management, top management. This is just related with the number of people to whom we want to lead. So don't confuse with the authority. Just see if I want to make a small group to lead, if I want to make a higher group or middle management and the top management, somewhat you can just think. But the model is given by Robert Katz. So you can just see for top management, conceptual skills are required highest. But if I want to see managing small group in my house or in my department or in my team, then what is important? The important aspects, technical skills. First, technical skills, I should be very strong in the technical skills. But if you'll see these human skills are equal for all the management. Even if for the small team, even if for the large team, even if for the lower management, even if for the top. Human skills is very important. Knowing the people, assessing the peoples. So here they are just described. So if you are interested here, then policy, then cultural agility, formulating programs are important. But if you want to interested in top management, data literacy, technology literacy is very important. Envisioning is very important. So seeing the vision, seeing the future, then only you can become the social leaders. Okay, society leaders has to be envisioning, has to see the future. Then only we can reach to the highest social leadership. So here I have just mentioned qualities required according to the stages. So leadership begins with the leading the self and moves outward to the others. From me, Mangal, inside to the others. So I must lead myself. If I want to lead myself, I must have agency, curiosity and humility. Now you just start giving higher marks to your agency, curiosity, humility. Write down these points and start giving out of 5 marks. And then see honestly you do yourself. Honestly. If I will say curiosity 1 mark and then humility 5 marks, means my action plan today should be increasing my curiosity. If you are not curious, then you cannot become leader. Leader has to be curious. If I want to lead myself, I should be curious what my team members are doing, what others are doing, why they are doing, how they are doing. Curiosity, okay? So just make an action plan, assess yourself, give 5 marks. Humility, I must be humble, I must have humility myself. Let us see that. The leading others must have communication, good communication, mentoring, I told you, guiding, mentoring, counseling. Unless and until you don't do this, you cannot lead others. Then conflict management. Then leading organization. See, all these qualities are very important. I told you taking opportunities for leadership means take the opportunity for mentorship. Suppose one quarrel is going in the house or in our class or going on the road. You manage that conflict. Don't run away. If you are running away, then how you will become leader? You start managing conflict. My leadership started this way only. I have experience. That's why I'm telling you. If you start managing conflict, then only people will say that, okay, you can counsel us, you can mentor us, you can guide us. I'm a counselor of many faculties, students, faculties, students, every way teachers are there, but for faculties also. So conflict management is very important. If you want to become popular leader, you have to solve the conflict in the house also of the employees. If you not solve the conflict, then how that employees mindset will be good? I used to do as a head of department, so this is very important. So leading organization, system thinking, diagnosis and innovation means wherever problems are there in team or in organization, we have to think whole system, not concentrating, focusing on our inner aspects. Sometimes outer aspects, like I just gave example. My staff members are not working. Oh, he is not in good position due to conflict management in the house, conflicts in the house. So ask that employee, try to counsel him, her. We cannot say that no, that is not my role. Why to go in personality, personal things? No. You want to become popular leader, do that. Then leading society foresighting is very important. Critical thinking is very important. Cross-border collaborations is very important. So all these aspects are important. So agency is the capacity or state of acting or exerting. You just see power providing a particular service. How much I can have my agency to do any work. Suppose I want to deliver this webinar and I will ask my husband, can I deliver my webinar? Means I don't have agency. I don't have autonomy, I don't have capacity, I don't have condition to work at 6 o'clock. I don't have, and I cannot lead myself if I don't have agency. You ask yourself in your home, can you do that? Whether you have that flexibility, humility, freedom from pride, arrogance. I must be free from all these things to lead myself. I must have away from the pride and the quality and state of being humble. I must be humble for me only. Here we are talking leading ourselves. So I must be humble for me only. I should not push on myself too much. So the quality is the quality of condition being humble means modest opinion and estimating my own strength. So if I will say no, I don't have confidence, means I am not humble, means I am not just having myself modest opinion. Why I am just blaming myself? Sometimes we put very fast. So this is just assessment I do in the workshop. So leading self requires agency, freedom to choose my own actions. I gave you webinar example. I must be curious to learn from others, what others are doing. Then I can lead myself. I must have humility. Okay. So these are leading ourselves. When I can lead others, if I have good communication skills, effective interchange of ideas, when I will start managing conflict, and when I will mentor, counsel, giving directions to someone. Okay, so that will be leading others. When I will lead organization, when I will have diagnosis, what is going wrong in my team, why it is going on, system thinking approach I will do. Not only I will just consider employee is not working, this person is not working. What is going wrong with that person's? Whether it is only for time being or it is always, it is attitude. Can I change his attitude? What can be done to change his? It's our role. Then only you will become society's leader. If you say no, things are not changed, persons are not changed, then how you can change society? So all these skills are very important, okay, for leading organization and then leading society. So cross-border collaboration. Always I tell my students, just do the diversified group. Always don't make group with your partners or with your friends. Just cross-border collaboration. Inter-networking has to be there. Now, Bedkar sir has given us very good opportunity. Science, arts, commerce, engineering, medical, all teachers are coming together. Such a wonderful platform is there. So this will definitely make us very good leader. It will create very much skills if we just start inter-networking with cross-border collaborations. And whenever you do this, you just mix up with diversified themes, you will just start making yourself to lead the society. So different culture, different persons, different professional backgrounds towards a shared goal. Goal is there. Everybody is interested to become popular leader. So critical thinking. So how critical thinking will help to just lead the society? Because if you don't have your own innovative thinking, how society will accept you? So evaluating and analyzing an issue and using the different problem solving skills, creative thinking, critical thinking is very important, and foresighting. So if you have the vision of future 10 years ahead, 5 years ahead, then only we can lead the society. So this NGO I founded 3 years back. Now AICTE is doing Universal Human Value Program. I, as my teacher, I just started thinking what I am educating my students is not important. Technology will never bring us happiness and the peace and the, you can just see, harmony. Then human aspects are important. Holistic development is important, and I started educating my students, educating my teachers on all those aspects: meditation, stress relieving, behavior, values. So all these are important because technology tells us what is means how we can do, but what we can do, only holistic development will tell us what we can do. Okay, so that is very important. So these assignments I usually take in the workshop. So qualities of leadership we have discussed today, and then in next webinar, if you are interested, we can discuss later on in the depth, starting from assessing with our personal aspects, what is my personality and what is my leadership style, everything we will assess. Okay, so question answers time I am just keeping. So this is just I wanted to tell, there are number of types of leaderships. We have to assess our own leadership style first, and then we had to adapt our leadership style from one leadership to another leadership, and then only we can become the popular leader. Okay, so these 10 leadership styles I would like to tell in future webinars. Now any questions are there, you can ask me. Any questions? This is about my...
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative lecture on the topic. And now I request participants, if they have any questions or doubts, please place it before Honorable Ma'am for answers and solutions, please.
Thank you, ma'am, for this valuable information. I just need it. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Continue.
Ma'am, I am a student.
Yes.
और मैं लीड मतलब मैं अपने खुद को तो लीड कर लेती हूँ, एंड जैसे कि आपने बोला कि कुछ फ्रेंड्स, हाँ, उन कुछ फ्रेंड्स को भी कर सकती हूँ, कर लेती हूँ, पर नॉट अ होल टीम.
नॉट अ
मतलब एक या दो लोग ठीक है, पर पूरे टीम. यस मैम.
Okay, very good question. That you are compulsory will become world also. Just proceed further with the same zeal, just first trust yourself and just start motivating, encouraging more and more students apart from your class. Just start encouraging second year students, or if you are in third year or your junior students, just go and mix up with them. Just internet networking and mixing diversified groups will make you grow. Not only your class but other classes, not only your college but other college. Definitely you can enhance your group.
Yes ma'am, but there is a one main cause, like if I lead to our senior, then it's उनका कहना है कि leaders मतलब seniors हम हैं तो हम lead करेंगे. Why you are coming
Okay.
from outside?
Okay, if they are saying like that, then you have to convince them, na? Because leadership starts with the communications. So you find out certain points to convince them. You have to influence them, and when they will get influence, when you will show your qualities. So instead of just thinking as a competition and going ahead, You just start supporting them, just making their hand, just like we can say, I don't want to be a leader, but I just want to listen you. You tell me some work, I will do that. Like that attitude you have, and definitely they will absorb you, because such things are happening in the diversified teams that nobody will allow you also to come ahead, guide people, or just tell them something. So they will be bullying also. So what you have to do? You just tell them that I want to support you. I don't want to come as a head, as a leader, but just supporting task I want to do. We just have just confidence that will work well, and just proceed further. Be away from your pride. What I told you. Don't be arrogant. Don't have too much pride. No, I can do that work very well. I will show you how to do that. Instead of that, just say them that you tell me, I will just follow you. I will listen you. I just want to give you my helping hand. Have that attitude and just try it like that.
Thank you so
You
much.
attend my goal setting webinar and you can ask me in detail. You take my number. You can call me for further discussion, because I never is interested in just only for 1 hour or one session. I would like to go with you lifelong. Just I love this task. You be in touch with me, right? You have my number 9420 9420 9420 696 493. Yes. Any another question?
Is there anybody else with any question? Please. I think now there is not any doubt or question. The keynote speech was very illustrative. Many examples were given, and also the qualities of leader are explained very well. So the participants have understood it in a good way. Now after this discussion session, I would like to invite Chief Organizer and Chairperson of this webinar series to deliver his concluding words. Please sir, welcome.
Thank you, Professor Karad sir. Today's resource
Welcome.
person, Mangal madam, Vice Principal SD Misal sir, IQC coordinator Sanjay Kale sir, Dr. Professor Sanjay Kale sir, Dr. Anita Dhole madam, Dr. Anil Wadkar sir, Dr. Dayanand Patwari sir, Junior College Supervisors Karanje sir, Udge sir, all the joined members of my college, and including Anita Dhole madam, and specially joined Principal Honorable Vinayak Rao Jadhav sir, best leader of the Shri Shivaji Mahavidyalaya Udgir, also Principal Sonone sir, all the respected participants, those who are joining daily. I am very happy today, because today's resource person Mangal madam, I would like to inform you about her father's achievements. His father is the founder of Vihangam Technology Organization. He awarded as a best teacher from respected Gyani Zahil Singh ji, our Rashtrapati, President of India. He also met all the Prime Ministers from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to Rajiv Gandhi, and current also. He is also discussed with our Honorable Chief Ministers, Honorable Yashwantrao Chauhan ji, at that time, those who are the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. And he was awarded with the best teacher from President of India. It's proud thing that to us. And he is running now more than 90 plus, and still he is encouraging to all us, and also to her girl Mangala madam. So today's speech was related to our today's special day, that is the International Women's Day, and I give best wishes to all of you, those who are joined here and trying to join. Today's topic was related to personality, how it is developed, what are the aspects, how proper leadership should be defined, and everything. It was not cleared in this first speech. So we request madam to continue this for with a gap in 2 to 3 speech as per her convenience. So it was the best speech to listen, to learn from her about the leadership, best leadership. And thankful to you madam for joining here and accepting our invitation, and all the participants those who are joined here, please keep here, you stay here for the vote of thanks and also for the feedback. Thank you madam.
Thank you, Bitki sir, for kind words, and you just talked so much about my father. I think you have seen video. Thank you so much, sir. Actually, my mother was also the same way principal. She also got too many awards. So it is in my blood only. Teaching is my blood and just the good teaching. So thank you so much. Thank you.
We all respect to them.
Now I am here for vote of thanks. I thank today's honorable keynote speaker and resource person, Honorable Mangala ma'am. She has accepted the invitation of the college and graced us with her informative and illustrative speech on Tap Your Leadership Potential. The lecture was detailed and we understood it very well. So on behalf of organizing committee of webinar series and Shri Kumarswami College Ausa, I sincerely thank ma'am for the keynote speech. I also thank chief organizer and chairperson of this webinar series, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Bedkar sir, who always encourages us, energizes us, and gives us inspiration to continue the webinar series and to remain activated all the times. So I thank him on behalf of the organizing committee of webinar series. I also thank all organizing committee members and Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am, who has given very good introduction of today's honorable invited speaker. I also thank all the participants who are and now I request participants to fill feedback form so that you can have your certificates, and at the end, with the kind permission of chief organizer and chairperson of this webinar series, I declare here that today's webinar is over. Thank you very much.
Thank you to all. Please fill up the feedback link. Yesterday's certificate will be issued today because yesterday I was in journey. So today and tomorrow you will get both day certificates. Also a proud thing to all of us that those who are resource person here, they have submitted articles with us and we have published today a ISBN book named as The Leaves of Knowledge. I would like to share the link also of that in this, so that you can or I can email you the link of that. You may read all the knowledge in the book. Thank you. Thank you madam.
Yes sir, thank you.